Rachel here, back with your UFC 118 predictions. Feels good to be back. You may know me as CKYGirl29. Anyways, I switched up channels because people were complaining about non-MMA related content. Anyways, so this is my new home for predictions anyway, and gossip and all that great stuff. Let me see. I might as well just jump right into it and talk about the Penn versus Edgar fight. I'm gonna take BJ Penn. I mean, honestly, the first fight, I don't think that it went to Edgar. It is the whole thing with, like, the judges seeing the happiness afterwards, and they're like, must have won. But anyways, so I'm gonna give this one to BJ. He always comes back with a vengeance, and normally if he loses to someone, he goes back to win the next fight, except I guess that wasn't the case for, like, welterweights, because I don't think that he ever had a rematch with Matt Hughes and George St. Pierre. He lost to twice, but that is a different story. Anyways, next is Randy Couture versus James Toney, and the whole UFC boxing thing, you know. It's apples and oranges. It's American football and, like, everywhere else football. It's two different things, and, you know, they're just gonna win in whatever arena the sport is taking place. So I'm gonna give this one to Randy Couture, but one thing that I can't stand is, like, all the trolls on the internet that they're like, James Toney could never win. That's typing. They type like T-Rexes. Anyways, I think that he's not defenseless. He's got boxing and, heavyweight champion, so. Anyways, I'm gonna give this one to Randy Couture, though. I think it's just stupid. But on the off chance that James Toney does catch him, it may not be a bad thing, because when you think about it, it'll bring in younger boxers to the sport, and maybe they'll have a little more respect than Toney does and actually train well. Okay, next is Damian Maia versus Mario Miranda. I can't believe that they're not, like, advertising this fight at all. Like, have you heard anything about it? I haven't until about 3 days ago, but that's because I'm a noob. Anyways, I think that Maia's boxing skills will bring him through for the win, because they both have pretty good jiu-jitsu. Well, let me see, I was supposed to remember some fact about this Miranda fellow, but funny how that works. Just completely over my head. Okay, next is K-Flow versus Gray Maynard. I'm gonna give this one to K-Flow, because, you know, K-Flows have some pretty slick submissions, and I don't think that Gray Maynard is going to want to take it to the ground, but I've also been reading on his Twitter account. I love Twitter, by the way. I have a new Twitter account. It's just lip gloss to Lieben, because the from wouldn't fit. Anyways, follow me. So I think that K-Flow has been working on his striking a lot, because he's constantly like, oh, just got back from striking practice, and yeah, that was kind of lame, but anyways, so I'm gonna give it to K-Flow, because he does have a better stand-up, I think. But Gray's got a pretty good chin, so we'll see. Next is Nate Diaz versus Marcus Davis. I'm gonna give it to Marcus this time. I mean, even though I have a really hard time taking his kilt seriously, it's hard to take anyone who's wearing a skirt seriously that's not a girl, because I look damn good right now. I'm wearing a dress. Anyways, moving on to what I was saying before. I think that basically why Davis is going to win is because he's more experienced and he's going to be able to calm down the fight, and when it's not going Nate Diaz's tempo, it usually doesn't go well for him. And also Nate Diaz has some, I guess, leaks in his ground game, especially from wrestlers. Like, he lost to Joe Stevenson. Who else was it? Some other wrestler. I'll think of it in a minute. Also, next fight, this is going to be on Spike TV for all of you junkies who don't like spending money. Gabe Rudiger versus J-Lau. I also recently learned that J-Lau's other nickname is Creepy Joe, so that made me smile. I'm gonna give it to Creepy Joe via epic nickname, because honestly, I'd be lying to you if I said that I knew much about Gabe Rudiger. The other Spike TV prelim card thing is Nick Lentz versus Andre Winner. I'm going to give it to Nick Lentz. He has more experience, and I think that he can pull it off. So, anyways, have a great night of fights. See y'all later.